Hello, my friends. It's Siren Sapphire. Today, we are going to be styling and accessorizing my wig. If you saw this video that I'll link somewhere if I can figure out how to do that. But if you saw that video, then you probably already know what I'm talking about. But quick summary, Sapphire has blue hair. I got a blue wig. I want to style it to look more sapphire and more pirate. So that's what we're going to be doing today. Our first step is going to be dyeing parts of the wig with different shades of blue. I really like the blue that it is. It just seems like it's lacking a little bit of depth. So I want to add a few different shades of blue to make it more realistic and also more alive. And then the green wig that you also saw in that other video, I'm going to be taking parts of that and sewing it into the current wig. I also want to sew in a few other things. I made these strands that have like beads and shells on them, and I also want to add some dreads to this wig. So it's gonna be a big day. Let's get started. So we need some hair that we can test the dye on. Fit right here. And I do actually have hair cutting scissors, but these are closest, so we're just gonna use these for this. Can't even tell. So here's our test strip, and I'll be dyeing one side one color and the other side the other color, hopefully. Welcome to the bathroom. Got my two different colored dyes, and these are fabric dyes because our wig is a synthetic wig. I specifically got the kind that says it's for synthetic fibers. So I have midnight navy and then a royal blue. So I'll do the royal on one side and the navy on the other side. You can probably hear I have my tea kettle over here getting hot because you need really hot water in order to activate these dyes. Okay, I'm not gonna measure the dye or anything. One, because if you've seen my other videos about making things, you know I don't really like to measure. And number two, I don't even know how I would measure this if I wanted to. Navy, and this is our royal blue. Our wig for about 30 minutes. Just accidentally put my fingers in the water. So if I have blue fingers for the foreseeable future, you know why. I went ahead and took them out and rinsed them with cold water. Here is the first test piece. As you can see, there's not a huge difference, but this one is darker. It's definitely not navy, but it is darker and more purple. I'm just gonna use the darker one. And yes, my fingers are gonna be like this for the rest of this. Whoops. All right. So I had an idea, and it might be totally crazy. It might not work, but I wanna try. Mixing the fabric dye, some fabric softener, and hot water. Apply it like you would actual hair dye, and then put some foils in it to keep the heat, to keep it activating and processing. See if that works, because I really have no clue if it will or not, but if it does. So I'm just gonna test it, see what happens, I guess. Let's try it. Okay, so I just did, I think, 5 sections with our mystery method. If it looks good, I'll do the rest of the head. You're supposed to rinse it with cold water, but for right now, I'm just gonna give it a little brush through. Also, side note, Never use a normal brush on a wig. Always use either a very wide-toothed comb or a wig brush. It looks pretty good. Also, remember what I said about wearing gloves? Yeah, that'd probably be smart. So I'm gonna keep doing this, do the rest of the head. So here she is, all dried. As you can probably tell, it didn't hold the color. A lot of it came out when I rinsed it, but there is still kind of more color variation than we started with. Also have this wig. Basically take apart this wig and use locks from it in our new wig. If you know anything about how wigs are made, basically you have the hair is sewn onto these little strips, and then the strips are sewn onto the actual cap itself. Yeah, I'm going to cut them out of this, and then I will re-sew them onto our new wig. So we have all the green strands sewn in, and then I went ahead and put some braids right here in the front and pulled out these pieces that I can cut to kind of make some like baby hairs in the front there. It's some pearls and shells, and I'm just gonna sew that into the wig cap. And then I'm going to braid it into the hair. So we're gonna be making a dread. So we have this section here, and it's already been back combed a little bit. And then we have our steamer over here that's warming up, because I learned from doing some research, meaning looking at YouTube, that you have to steam them in order for them to keep their shape. And you know, as I've said before, I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just kind of making it up as I go. So we're just gonna back comb this a little more. Start rolling it, I suppose. Our little roll section. I'm gonna steam it. Just let that cool down a little bit. I'm gonna spray it. Twist our next section. And we'll just keep doing that until we get to the bottom of the hair. With the help of Gus and the hair dryer, we have a dread. Oh, and husband who unplugged steamer and plugged in hair dryer for us. It still has a little more drying to do, but here it is. Ta-da! We'll start actually finishing the style, like putting these where they should be, and then I think she'll be good.
Losing time, I'm fading fast. I just wanna make it last. Try to let go of the past. I close my eyes, embrace the blast. Sleepless nights and headaches stack. Restlessness to hell and back. What's my purpose? What do I grab? A slippery surface, a heart attack. And sometimes you just gotta believe there's something.
Alright, so here is the reveal. We have everything sewn in have her all styled. Thank you, Belinda, for modeling for us. And let's go put this bad boy on. What do you think, Gus? You excited? Oh yeah, he's excited. Here she is. I think it turned out so well. I think it looks so good. It matches everything so well. I am gonna wear my bandana with it most of the time, but I just wanted to show you guys what it looked like without that. I feel very Sapphire, very Siren. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'll see you guys next time.